Yo, what's up, Diamond family? It's your man VV, and welcome back to the VVS Academy. So you guys know I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Look, man, I got a crazy video for you guys. You saw the title. I'm going to be showing you exactly why your vocal compression sucks. All right, I'm going to teach you guys the #1 reason why you can't hear compression. I'm going to show you guys how to dial it in perfectly every single time. Sound like a plan? Let's get it. Look, man, if you're still struggling to get your vocals to sit inside the beat, look, are you still struggling to get your mixes to sound professional? You fighting to get the vocals to sit inside the beat? Or maybe you're just tired of spending hours and hours on mixes just to end up nowhere. Let me fix that for you. This course is about to take all of the guesswork out of setting your levels, balancing your vocals and your beat, and getting your vocals to sit inside the mix. It's also going to help you out with loudness and help you to get an overall better balanced and more professional sound. All right, so look, if that's what you need, click down below. Go ahead and take this course. It's absolutely free, and I know it's going to change the game for you. Remember, stay humble, make diamonds only. Peace. All right, go check that out and let's jump into it. I'm going to play you back the vocal as it is now finished, and then we'll backtrack and I'll show you exactly what we did. Let's get it.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done. I love it when she put her lashes on. Still bad as fuck, mommy, with no makeup on. She too busy making money, even think of love.
Cool. As you can hear, the vocal sounds cool. The effects are going. The echoes are there. The ad-libs are there. All that kind of stuff, right? Let's strip back and take off the processing that we did on the vocal. Actually, bypass also the ad-lib down here. We'll just focus on the lead vocal. So let's do that and hear how it sounds with no compression.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done. I love it when she put her lashes on. Still bad as fuck, mommy, with no makeup on. She too busy making money, even.
Cool. So now the problems with this vocal are very apparent. It's so easy to pick out what's wrong with this vocal and why it needs to be compressed and tamed and helped. And you know the reason why it's so apparent? It's because the song is balanced well. If you're not starting your track with a great balance, you're never going to be able to really hear what the track needs. You won't be able to accurately hear what's going on with the EQ. You won't accurately be able to determine what needs compression and what doesn't, because the balance of everything is all out of whack. So start with a great balance. All right, so if you need to check out balance, there's videos about balance that I've done before. Definitely check those out. Or again, man, take my free course and it'll get you right where you need to go. So let's dive into the compression. In this instance, I did EQ first, just because if you listen to the vocal, there's a lot of low-end energy that you don't really need. Let's just go ahead and activate the EQ. You can look at what I did and let's hear how it sounds with and without.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done. I love it when she put her lashes on. Still bad as fuck, mommy, with no makeup on.
Let's hear it without the EQ.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done. I love it when she put her lashes on.
And the crazy thing is that vocal is like on the verge of being muddy, but our EQ changes, instead of boosting highs, we just cut some problem frequencies and it helped the vocal to shine tremendously. So great, I like where we are there. Let's dive into what we did compressor wise. I'm just using a Blueface 1176 compressor. It's super basic. It's very easy to set up. I tell a lot of people, if you're not doing a lot of compression or you're just kind of getting into it, if you just want to do it easily, don't worry about these two knobs. Don't worry about the attack and the release. And I'm just showing you this version. You can pull up the Waves version here. Let me pull up the CLA 76, and it's basically the same thing. They have all of the same settings. It's got the attack and release. It's got the input output. Like there, you can use any version of an 1176 that you want to use. This is just the version that I like to use because it's all self-contained within the VMR. So it's just a little easier for me. Now, let me show you what I did. First of all, let's bypass this one we set up because I want you guys to hear that as soon as we engage the compressor, the sound of the vocal is going to change. So let me show you that. I'll bypass this one. This one is just kind of stock how the compressor comes set up. So it doesn't have any, it shouldn't be doing any gain reduction. Nothing's mixed or anything like that. Like I'm not messing with any of the settings, just adding the compressor, and you'll be able to hear how the vocal changes just from the sound of this compressor.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2", my life, yeah, little mama life, I too. My life, yeah, little mama life, I too.
So if you hear, well, what I hear is it's working almost like an EQ, like some of the low mid information is getting cleaned up and the upper mids are pushed forward just a little bit. And we haven't really done anything but add the plugin. And that's why it's very important to, one, know your tools, and two, audition different ones on different vocals, or just know if this vocal is a little bit darker and I want to add some of that mid range without having to EQ it in. I want it to just kind of sound natural. Grab the right compressor and it might do it for you. So that's where we are, just from adding the plugin, right? From there, we're just going to mess with the input until we get gain reduction that we're looking for. And now I want you to listen, because you're going to start to hear on certain words the volume is going to dip a little bit. And that lets you know my compression might be a little bit too hard.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done. I love it when she put her lashes on. Still bad as fuck, mommy, with no makeup on. She too busy making money, even think of love. Cause the last man always just did her wrong. Too late, she don't care. She play games, I ain't playing fair.
I'm trying to kind of overdo it so you can really kind of hear the compressor activating. So I'm going to do a lot of like turning off the compressor and moving things around. I want you guys to kind of get used to hearing how the compressor reduces the gain of the signal, because that's all it's doing is gain reducing. That's what GR stands for, gain reduction.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done.
So I'm going to leave those settings. Listen to when he says attitude, and you can really kind of hear the vocal duck down.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done. I love
even the duns. When he gets to done, you can hear those words get smacked down by the compressor. So for me, that's too much compression. What I would do to combat it is either, one, I'll play with the mix knob to see if that does what I'm looking for, or you just got to dial back the input and compensate with the output. So we're going to try both of those things and see what gets us closer to what we want to hear.
my life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done. I love it when she put her lashes on. Still bad as fuck, mommy, with no makeup on.
I think I'd rather use less compression, because when we mix it, we're getting more of that low mid energy that we didn't want. So let's try to see how close these settings were that we had before.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude, nails done, hair done. I love it when she put her lashes on. Still bad as fuck, mommy, with no makeup on.
Yeah, man, and really, that's the secret. It's that simple and that easy to hear compression when you dial in the balance of your track first off. All right, that's what I got for you, man. If you need a little bit more help, drop me a line down below. Remember, my name is Vivi, and I'm here for you. Stay humble, make diamonds only. Peace.
My life, yeah, little mama life, I too. With a 6'2" attitude.